humilde porque no es nada fácil llegar a esa posición en las Olimpiadas. Estás peleando contra los mejores de cada país, representando a tu país y para agarrar medalla. Gran achievement. Definitivamente, te enseña de hacer algo tan físico, ¿no? O sí, tienes toda la razón. El niño quiere meter golpes, pero se le está dificultando. Pega más al cuerpo. Bonito round. No te preocupes nada, pero lo que estás haciendo. Vas a poder ver lo que estás tirando cada vez que se va acercando. Por parte de Jason Galarza.
Vamos al segundo asalto, combate pateado a 8. Omari Jones, el ex olímpico, pantaloncillo blanco con vivos azules. El del tapatío, el Niñote Gómez, pantaloncillo negro con vivos rojos.
Y las instrucciones por las esquinas a Jones puede mantener esa distancia, jugar con el jab, pintearlo, doblar ese jab, pegarle abajo al cuerpo. Y las instrucciones por parte de Gómez, de la esquina de Gómez, fue que si entraba la distancia corta, iban a querer madrugar. Eso es lo que debe hacer, pelear la corta distancia porque no le queda otra.
Sorry guys.
Ahí Omari Jones, casi siempre en el centro del entarimado.
Jones usando todo lo que ha aprendido bajo su experiencia amateur, que es controlar la distancia. Eso es exactamente lo que está haciendo, controlando la distancia con el jab y después preparar, sea derecha, sea golpe al cuerpo, sea contragolpe. Estamos mirando a un estilista en el boxeo, a un peleador muy técnico, a un peleador que está preparando todo para el séptimo, octavo asalto. Es un peleador bastante completo. Yo veo que tiene mucho talento. Buena
Tiene
derecha.
combinaciones por parte de Omari Jones. Simplemente el Niñote Gómez, Jesse, no se puede acercar, ¿eh?
Sí, se queda atrás. Se queda atrás mucho porque no le da los tiempos a Omari Jones. Siempre que quiere hacer algo el Niñote Gómez, Omari lo para en su posición, simple jab. Cuando lo ve muy estático en una posición, es cuando lo mete a la derecha Omari Jones.
Es que tiene muy buen movimiento de piernas. Omari Jones, muy rápido. Y el Niñote Gómez, Christian Gómez, no lo ha podido descifrar. Ahí lo vemos, cómo se queda con la escopeta cargada.
Eso mero, ¿sabes qué? Acabas de mencionar algo muy preciso. Y es, se queda con la escopeta cargada. O sea, con el golpe listo para tirarlo, pero le entra el golpe más rápido por parte de Jones y se queda sin tirar el golpe. Entonces Jones está adelantado por 2-3 segundos de esta pelea.
Ahí te va, güey. Él te está metiendo la derecha, te digas que te tiran ya y te mete la derecha recta abajo. ¿Sí te fijas? Güey, esa derecha, güey, te la avienta la recta abajo.
La recta.
Avienta la derecha de escudo y está bien lento. Agárralo
get him up out of there. We get him up out of there.
Lo vas a sacar, lo vas a sacar.
I'm not trying to rush nothing. I'm trying to stay sharp. Every time
No queremos apurar nada, queremos tener todo bien finito. Dale el golpe y muévete al lado.
amazing. Amazing. Not sharp. Amazing.
Fenomenal, fenomenal.
En 6 minutos, el Niñote Gómez no ha conectado un solo golpe de poder, mi estimado Jesse. Mientras que Omari Jones ha conectado 9. Entramos ya en el tercer asalto.
Así es, pues como mencionaste tú, Ricardo, el Niñote Gómez no ha podido conectar ningún golpe y es porque Omari Jones tiene todo el control. Está preparando sus golpes, se está preparando él mismo para cuando llegue el golpe de Gómez, él poder dar el paso para atrás o ganarle el tiempo a Gómez. Y eso está claro. Estamos mirando a un joven, el Jones, que tiene mucho talento y tiene un futuro muy brillante, muy posible para ser un futuro campeón mundial.
Bien, buscando los golpes arriba y abajo por parte de Omari Jones. No hay ninguna sorpresa de que Chris Mannix, nuestro compañero, lo tenga 20-18. Todo a favor a Omari Jones.
Jovencito Omari Jones, bastante joven, con 23 años de edad. Este joven tiene mucho.
Bien con el jab, sigue trabajando todo con el jab, Jesse.
Sí. Está preparando todo tras este jab y este le da el control y también lo usa como defensa. O sea, lo usa para preparar el ataque y también para defenderse.
Aquí vemos los golpes de poder, perdón Jesse, los golpes de poder 11-0, favor Omari Jones.
Eso.
Omari Jones terminó la universidad, estudió en la Universidad Valencia College, una Associated Degree en Business, y comenzó su propia marca de ropa. Tiene una marca de ropa que se llama A Dollar and a Dream.
Impresionante por Omari Jones,
Sí.
porque nomás tiene 23 años para ya comenzar su negocio, estar boxeando y también tener su associate degree. Es impresionante. Porque no nomás es boxeador, es olímpico y medallista. O sea, es algo bastante admirable.
Sigue buscando la caja de los frijoles ahí Omari Jones. Parece ser, mi estimado Jesse, que el Niñote Gómez nada más vino por el cheque, porque no está tirando golpes,
Sí, es que pues no le da la oportunidad el Omari Jones. En lo que él quiere entrar, Omari Jones lo para en su lugar con un jab o combinaciones, o también el pasito para atrás.
Correcto.
Simplemente no tiene...
Inside, Todd Grisham, the Latin Snake Sergio Mora, and Chris Mannix as we continue to celebrate the life of Chuck Norris, one of the great mixed martial artists of all time. We've talked about some famous phrases. It became a gag over the later part of his life about what couldn't Chuck Norris do. And here we go. Once a Cobra bit Chuck Norris's leg, and after 5 days of excruciating pain, the Cobra died.
Love it. Legend has it that his beard scared off a porcupine once.
Pues miramos que falleció Chuck Norris, que descansa en paz, una leyenda.
Vamos al cuarto asalto, llegando a la mitad del combate. En el peso super welter, pactado a 8 asaltos. Y en jabs, hasta el terminando el tercer asalto en jabs, Jesse, fueron 35 a favor de Jones, solamente 5 de Gómez.
Es que ese jab, la verdad, lo está usando no nomás como golpe de poder, pero también golpe para preparar, golpe para mantener su distancia, golpe para defender. O sea, algo que debemos de saber todo es que el jab es clave en este deporte. Este te puede ayudar a ganar una pelea o también por no tener un buen jab te puede hacer perder la pelea. En este caso está ayudando a Omari Jones a mantener control y hasta el cuarto yo diría que ganar la pelea.
Sigue buscando las combinaciones ahí por parte de Omari Jones. Todo sin respuesta del Niñote Gómez. Aquí está lo que les comentaba sobre los jabs, 38-5. Ya ha mejorado todavía Omari Jones.
Ahora sí, le entró el ganchito de parte del Niñote Gómez. No fue un golpe claro, pero le entró. Vamos a ver si eso llega a darle un poquito de confianza a Gómez para cambiar el ritmo de esta pelea. Ahora el gancho de izquierda por parte de Omari Jones, diciéndole aquí viene lo mío también. Omari Jones queriendo hacer algo que no pudo hacer esta noche. Orlando Magic, que puede salir con la victoria contra los Lakers. 3 golpes de combinación.
Sin combinaciones y sin respuesta por parte del Niñote Gómez. Eso es lo más triste del caso.
Gómez no le dan la oportunidad para meter el golpe. En lo que él se quiere abrir para meter el golpe, le gana el momento, le gana el tiempo.
Pero Jesse, tú mejor que nadie, la oportunidad te la tienes que buscar tú mismo, ¿sí?
Exactamente, tiene toda la razón. Por eso es que él tiene que buscar otro estilo de pelea o otra técnica. Yo pensé que lo único que le queda es entrar rápido en la corta distancia y ahí mero tirar los golpes, pero es muy lento, es la cosa que Gómez no tiene la rapidez para meterle un golpe a Omari Jones. Ese es el problema. Ahorita vas a ver, en el momento que él se mete en la corta distancia, lanza el golpe, lo tira, pero no lo conecta porque Omari Jones lo ve desde lejos. Por esa razón no puede conectarlo.
Últimos segundos de este asalto. Hasta el momento sigue siendo una barrida por parte de Omari Jones en contra de Christian Gómez. Recuerde que el próximo 2 de mayo estaremos allá en la ciudad de Las Vegas, Nevada, con esta gran cartelera. David Benavides subiendo al peso crucero, enfrentando a Gilberto el Zurdo Ramírez. Tremendo combate, Jesse.
Tremendo combate. Esa pelea yo la espero y otra pelea también que tenemos.
Thank you for watching, guys.
Que va a ser en Egipto. Tenemos a Usyk en contra de Rico el 23 de mayo. Mayo va a ser un mes lleno de peleas, ¿eh?
Thank you for watching, guys. Give me some likes.
Ese combate tendrá así las pirámides de Egipto, ¿eh?
Va a estar especial. Aquí vamos a ver las repeticiones y cómo llega a conectar con ese jab Omari Jones para terminar con esa derecha.
Estamos en directo desde el Caribe Royal en Orlando, Florida. Estamos en el quinto asalto, combate pactado a 8. Hasta el momento, Jesse, no he visto ganar al Niñote Gómez un solo round, ¿eh?
No, desafortunadamente para él, pues no ha podido ganar, no ha podido cambiar el ritmo de esta pelea. Omari Jones tiene control total. Uy, pero una derecha que ya merito le pega ahora sí, le llamó la atención a Omari Jones. Vamos a ver si eso llega a darle un poquito de confianza al Niñote Gómez. Después de esta pelea vendrá la pelea del Bronco Adames.
El Bronco Adames en contra de Amo Williams, en la pelea estelar de la noche, ¿eh?
Esa pelea va a estar buena, Ricardo. Esa
muy buena.
Sí, va a estar llena de acción. Los dos tienen un estilo muy parecido, nomás que Amo Williams es un poquito más agresivo y él agresivo de esa manera, puede ser que también le cause problemas enfrente del bronco Adamés, porque Adamés es muy peligroso, tiene mucha pegada. Conectándole un golpe a Amo Williams se puede mandar a la lona. Veremos. Pero ahorita tenemos a Omari Jones en contra del Niñote Gómez. Vamos en el quinto asalto. Una pelea que vemos que Omari Jones ha controlado básicamente toda la pelea. Y lo ha controlado con un jab a la perfección.
Definitivamente. Al parecer todo parece indicar que el Niñote Gómez sufrirá su tercera derrota de manera consecutiva porque simplemente no ha hecho.
I wouldn't count Zurdo Ramirez out. That man can take a lot of punishment and can dish it back as well. That's going to be a must-see fight May 2nd.
Good body shot there from Omari Jones. Just keep sneaking those body shots downstairs. Get that guard down. He's able to slip that straight right hand in a few times in this round. Try to get Gomez thinking a little bit so you can open yourself up.
Looks like a small cut has opened up on the left eye of Gomez. Here's Chris Mannix's scorecard. I don't think we're going to see any surprises.
Now 40-36 in favor of Omari Jones, just dominating behind that stick. Brilliant jabbing throughout the course of this fight. Gomez isn't doing anything. Like, he has the occasional overhand right that he tries to land, but his plan, as he told us, was to get inside and touch the body of Omari Jones, and I'd be surprised if he landed more than 1 or 2 body shots.
It's Omari that's actually
Oh man, sorry guys.
continue stopping Gomez in his track anytime he does get in that front door. That long jab, that long spear, and it's a sharp punch, man. That jab is very, very potent by Omari Jones. There it is, and even exchanging it with his right hand.
You think Gomez is a little gun shy because he's worried about what's coming back?
No, he's being impelled by that sharp jab to the body anytime he steps forward. Those are annoying shots. Whenever you're coming on the front foot and you got a long, sharp puncher, just stabbing you down the middle. There you go. See that?
Omari Jones says he wants to fight as often as possible. When they call me, I'll be ready.
When you're not getting touched, when you're not getting hit, when you don't have a scratch on your face, you can stay active. And there's that spear downstairs. And notice that, even though not much exchanges have been happening, there's no people unhappy with the performance. There's no booing. There's no people that want more right now.
Well,
He's in
hold
control.
on. They're not cheering either, Sergio. This place is packed with his fans. There's not a lot to cheer about. That's mainly because Gomez isn't doing much.
Hey, listen, man. My trainer would say the quieter it is, the better you're doing. So keep it up.
Well, you built a career on that.
Easy work.
Quieting crowds around the nation.
Oh, I got this job.
You're at the point where you can run a quick 3-punch combination. After your 3-punch combinations, freeze them. Freeze them. Huh? When you're trying to low, what we doing? Staying sharp with your defense. That's exactly what you're doing. You don't got to change nothing. What you're doing is perfect right now.
The main event up next, and there is the WBC middleweight champion of the world from the Dominican Republic, Carlos Adames.
Yeah, big-time fight now coming up for Carlos Adames, who had to pull out of the scheduled fight. Dominating this fight from start to finish, but something you heard from his corner in between rounds, saying add to the combinations, 3-4 punch combinations as well. So far in this fight, it has been a steady jab from Omari Jones, followed up by maybe 1 right hand. 2 punch combinations, kind of at the most. I'd like to see him mix it up, 3-4 punch combinations. He's going up against a natural 147-pounder. I know he's got some good knockouts, or good knockout ratio, but he's been stopped twice before by far lesser competition. This stage of the fight, I would like to see Omari Jones step on the gas.
And Omari Jones has dropped every opponent he's been in the ring with. Could Gomez be the first to not go down?
I agree with Mannix on this one. I think Omari has controlled and softened up Gomez enough to take a little bit more chances. To go away from just a simple jab and 1-2. Try to go around the guard with some hooks.
And be responsible about it, because anytime you're going to throw a hook, you can bet Gomez is going to try to catch you with the same punch, punching with you. So check that, and block that hook and come right back. Check and counter.
And we've seen a diversity of Omari Jones' punches over his last few fights. He's been diligent in the gym about expanding his offensive game. His rear uppercut was a weapon for him over the last couple of fights. His body work has been effective. I'd like to see a little bit more of that as we enter this stage. This guy's got nothing for him. This guy can't hurt him. This guy can't beat him. The only question is, can Omari Jones do something spectacular in his next 2 rounds?
Gomez is a sneaky fighter, man. 35, sneaky fighter, hard to knock out. He throws these weird shots sometimes. You gotta be sharp with him. Yes, you could take some chances now with your Jones, but don't get carried away trying to look for the knockout, trying to impress your fans either. See that left hook right there? Still has a little bit of pop in Gomez. There's still a little bit of fight in him. And you can hear the corner of Gomez yelling at him. I mean, they still have some kind of confidence in their corner. They know that they have a tough Mexican veteran in front of Omari Jones.
Well, at some point, when you're this much better than your opposition, you want to see him snuff him out like a lit cigarette. Don't just step on him and get the job done.
Yes, to answer your question.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong. You want to grow your brand. You want to sell out arenas. You want people who saw you tonight to go home, tell their friends, you got to go see this guy fight. Next time, you're coming with me.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I think this is about the time, where you can start throwing, maybe a 3-punch combination, and then check the defense and come right back.
You want together to stay sharp with your defense, right? All you're trying to do.
Ese cabrón siente sus madrazos y corre. Suelta, mira, güey. El güey ahorita creo que todo se le suelta por arriba. De repente haces aquí. Y un tapadito abajo y crack.
Look, when you touch him upstairs, you got a black one coming back, catch, and then you counter with an overhand right. You got to punch with him.
Cuando te muevas de si él corre para atrás, hazle una cinta, güey, para que se quede y tal.
And there is the challenger, Austin Ammo Williams, getting set for the biggest fight of his life. Sergio, what does he have to do to win?
He needs to move his upper body. He needs to mind his defense. He needs to get his head out of the line of fire. And ultimately, he's going to have to be great tonight. He's going to have to show out and prove that he belongs with the championship names at 160 and become a world champion tonight.
I think Ammo Williams is going to have to walk through fire early on and try to take Carlos Adames into the later round. Adames is the most dangerous in the first 3 or 4 rounds of the fight. That's where a lot of his knockouts will come. Ammo Williams is going to win this fight. He's going to have to survive a lot in these first few rounds.
Meanwhile, steady as she goes for Omari Jones, who's never looked in any sort of danger at all. And certainly we talk about fighters who are just coming to go the distance, coming to collect a paycheck. Gomez doesn't appear to be one of those guys, but at the same time, you'd love to see him just go for broke.
He's throwing the right shots, trying to intercept the offense of Omari Jones, but yeah, you got to throw more than just one single shot. But once you open up and throw a 2-punch or 3-punch combination, Omari Jones is waiting to catch and counter you too. But yeah, you gotta take some chances now with Gomez.
And there's a right hand from Jones. They want to see more than that. They want to see more of that. Crowd responding a little bit.
See, that wing and left hook is all that Gomez has been doing. So I agree. Throw that, and you got to throw something else.
Well, a situation like that with Omari Jones where landed a really good right hand. He bounced out of there after the...
Oh, man.
You can tell that Omari Jones respects the heavy hands of Gomez. Even though he is a smaller man coming up, he still has a high knockout ratio, 91% knockout ratio. Heavy hands are heavy hands, and sometimes they can go up in weight and still get the attention of bigger fighters. Right there, Jones should have taken advantage of the off balance of the heavier feet of Gomez. Anytime a hard puncher, a heavy-handed puncher misses, they're going to fall off balance. You know, they're accustomed to hitting something always. So take advantage anytime you have a fighter with heavy hands and heavy feet missing.
Jones respecting him too much.
A little bit, I would say, yes.
Absolutely. Look, the knockout ratio is fine, but you have to look at the resume of Gomez. The guys he's knocked out have been basically cab drivers very early in his career. As he's moved up the levels, he hasn't shown that power at a lower weight class. So this is the kind of guy I don't think Omari Jones should be fearful of, that he can catch him with a big shot that could change the fight. This is the kind of guy I would walk down at this stage, try to do something spectacular here in your hometown.
Well, he's going to have one round to do it as we approach the 8th and final round.
Man, if the cab driver will whip his butt.
Stuff like this, man. You won 8 rounds, you didn't get touched but 3 times the whole damn fight. Great combination, all right? You're gonna get that quick. Say sorry, you say, all right? You ain't gotta take no chances on nothing, but you find that opening, take it.
Nice right hand landed right there of Jones. You know, it didn't unleash, it didn't really pop that elbow and catch him at the end of the power, but Gomez still took that well.
Hey, güey, movete tan, y tapadito, tum, bam, bam.
Look, anytime he throws, you gotta catch him. You gotta throw your own punches. You gotta catch him. Catch him, punch. Tan.
Tan. All right, the crowd once more from Omari. Can he give it to him? Or Sergio, maybe he's just content to get the dominant win and move on.
Well, I mean, I hope that, you know, Chris talks to him and says that you respect this man's heavy hands or his awkward timing. I bet he's going to say yes. Because every sneaky punches that Christian Gomez throws, they're single shots, and he punches around the guard of Jones. And every time he has caught Jones, he's caught the glove because Jones has checked his defense. So the sneaky, heavy-handed fighter is Christian Gomez.
I'm not sure if Jones knows if he has power or not. I don't know if Gomez is hitting clean.
You can feel, you know, when you block a punch, you can still feel it.
Well, his movement's good, that's for sure, Jones. He knows his way around the ring. Defensively looks great. Jab was on point. But does he have that killer instinct to put lesser foes away?
Yeah, but killer instinct comes out when you have your opponent hurt. This man has not been hurt yet, so right now you still got to stay disciplined and smart. You know, if you rock your opponent and you see his legs buckle, if you see him bleeding and hurt and backing up, that's when killer instinct, Josh De La Hoya killer instinct. You know, they did it when they had their opponents pummeled and ready to quit, ready to, you know, be taken out of there.
Let's go, back out.
I think Omari Jones is comfortable with cruise control now. I don't think he's going to try to get the stoppage or try to take any more chances. He knows he's in there with a tough Mexican. You know, you try to break him down, you try to bust him up with that jab. Sometimes you can't knock out everyone, so just, you know, get the win and move on. Stay busy, stay working, stay impressing your hometown crowd.
So Omari Jones, it appears, is about to go back-to-back distance fights after knocking his first 4 opponents out.
Oh man,
Turn
it so bad.
Jones never really tried to knock him out, and that's when you get a fight like this. It'll be an 8-0 shutout for Jones with 20 seconds to go. Maybe they'll open up here.
What the heck? Guys, please hit the subscribers button. like and subscribe for more videos, please.
Didn't lose a round, barely got touched, and a dominating decision win coming your way with a 23-year-old from Orlando.
Excellent performance. I mean, it wasn't the knockout.
Guys, look at my tips on the barber shop.
In there with a fighter that doesn't get stopped often. I mean, twice in 30 fights.
Guys, look at my tips.
God, I know you guys love knockouts. You love, young
See that?
chances. I hear you. But sometimes
A lot of 20, so many $20, like $20. See that?
I mean, look, you said to yourself, every Mexican is tough. Every Mexican will brawl with you. But we see Mexicans get knocked out all the time. And Jones just, let's be honest, he did not try to put this man away. He just tried to outbox him and win rounds, which is fine, especially when it's only your sixth pro fight. But let's spade.
sometimes you got to respect what's in front of you, and you understand, and you feel in the heavy hands of a heavy-handed puncher. Yes, he's a smaller man, but
Guys, I have $1,000, $1 grand.
I'm gonna give Omari Jones a pass here. If he fights another fight and you see him like this in his third
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 20s. Hard work pays off, guys.
Get your ultimate subscription now. David Diamante has the scores. Let's get him down.
Guys, give me some thumbs up, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of action here at the Greek Royale Orlando, we go to
Oh man, what's wrong?
the score totals. All 3 judges scored this about identically, 80-72. But your winner, he's still undefeated, Omari.
Oh man, I think I have.
80-72 as Jones improves to 6-0. Chris Mannix is in the ring and will speak now to the winner.
Congratulations, you go the 8-round distance for the first time in your career, win a lopsided decision. How would you grade that performance?
I grade that as probably my best performance to this day. It was a tough veteran, and he came to fight, and that was 8 rounds. He just came off of 3, 4, 10-rounders. But first off, I got to.
It won't be just a walk.
Could come to fruition, but everyone who has been part, they're all very proud. I mentioned that to you yesterday in the fight meeting. I said he's got a great team.
Because not only was it he has 4 coaches, and he's got his coaches in Guatemala. He's got the B&B team with him, and they have multiple coaches. And everyone, we got to get him to the United States, because if we don't, we're going to miss our opportunity. He was smart enough that he knew what he had, but he had to get him into we were going to miss an opportunity. Well, they didn't.
It's all to the game plan. I stuck to the jab, and he couldn't get through the jab. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
6th win of your pro career, 3rd time getting a win here in Orlando. You're building right now into these 8-round fights. What do you want the rest of this year to look like?
I hope it's busy. Hopefully I'm back in the next coming months. Take a little break, and then we right back into camp for whatever date they throw at me.
Congratulations, Omari.
Thank you. Shout out to Orlando for coming out. Shout out to my team, my family, my friends. Thank all of y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all.
Congrats, Omari Jones. Congrats, Omari Jones.
Listen, man, you guys are the ones that criticized me for praising this kid. I thought it was a damn good performance. I love what I saw. He said he wanted to set the tone, be patient. He did just that. He said he wanted to work the jab. He did that. He sat down a few punches. More body shots. He could have thrown more body shots. Maybe throw a couple more left hooks to give a different look to Christian Gomez. But he had to respect the winging left hooks and the winging shots that Gomez was trying to catch him. But he still was able to be fleet-footed, get angles, go back to the stick, maintain. See, those are sneaky left hands he was trying to catch him with. Look, I wouldn't go as far as say it was A performance, but if he thinks he's an A performance, he's happy with it, move on and get the knockout next time.
Onward and upward for the 23-year-old from here in Orlando. He says, man, by the end of the year, I want to be headlining my own card. I'm not going to be Mr. Co-Main Event. I want a headline, baby. Keep winning. That will be inevitable. Total CompuBox final punch stats, 109 of 396 for Jones, 20 of 175 for Gomez. Coming up next, it is our main event of the evening. Carlos Adames puts his WBC World Middleweight Championship on the line to Florida's own Austin Ammo Williams, who vows to give us the performance of a lifetime and knock Adames out. It's next.
Humans spend 6 years of their lives waiting.
Very good and very effective. But if he tries to go for the body early, he's going to stand in front of his opponent and let you catch him. So I think if he boxes the first couple of rounds, especially with the jab in and out, I think he could have success. But if he tries to go early to the body, he might be in trouble and get caught.
Yeah, we've seen aleem be able to use his jab and lateral movement. When he fought Vidal, he did that very, very well early on. Looked really good, especially in the first round. Good dynamic jab, good lateral movement, and was able to shut down the offense of the power puncher Vidal.
It's been a wait indeed, but I have a feeling it will be well worth the wait. Just moments away from the walk-ins, moments away from our main event of the evening. Let the festivities begin. The chosen one chose this fight to show a proud nation.
You're telling me that part that he showed, the guts that he showed, the power, he rocked Adames, he got the respect of Adames, but it was just too much because
ran out of gas in the second half of the fight. That's how he lost the 154-pound title fight against Patrick Teixeira. He has changed significantly since then. We have seen a rebirth, I think, in Carlos Adames.
And the amazing thing here is, you know, Sergio, you mentioned this in the broadcast as well. Not only the power punches, like it doubled when Adames in the first 4 rounds, it was 40-20. It continued to double in the latter rounds. The thing is about Adames, you said it too. You said his defense is up
deeper than the gas tank on Ammo Williams. He talked to us all fight week, said, I'm going to outlast this guy. I'm going to be the one putting the pressure. I'm going to be the one fighting on the front foot. But as this fight progressed, it was all Carlos Adames. We would see a 30-second or so flurry from Ammo Williams at the start of every round. And then after that, it was all Adames. This is something, Sergio, that plagued Adames early in his career. He just ran out of gas in the second half of the fight. That's how he lost the 154-pound title fight against Patrick Teixeira. He has changed significantly since.
Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you.
And the amazing thing here is, Sergio, you mentioned this in the broadcast as well. Not only